XRP holders, things are looking better and better each day. Yes, I understand that the market is still under corrective territory, but things are looking bright in terms of XRP's future. David Schwartz, Brad Garlinghouse coming out yesterday over on Twitter, sharing their XRP credit cards, sharing positive sentiment with the XRP army. And you guys know, I've been saying it time and time again, any dips during this Q4 run-up from October, November, December, September and August weren't really meant to be bullish months, even though Bitcoin did break a new all-time high this month in August. Right now, crypto is preparing for its next leg up. So you need to make sure you're doubling down and preparing for the rally that we're expecting Q4 2025. That's the date and time. Yes, a 3-month period where I believe there could be opportunity to make some significant generational type wealth if you'll position yourself correctly. Now, remember, as always, never financial advice, just trying to put you guys on the plays that I'm in. If you're new around here, smash the like button and also consider subscribing to the channel. So let's go ahead and dive in. The market is looking pretty okay. Nothing too exciting. We are seeing green across the board and a little bit of red when it comes to some altcoins. But Cronos coin, with Crypto.com, of course, the big announcement from the Trump administration and actually Trump media with a $6 billion treasury announcement for Crow. Obviously, that was extremely bullish and unexpected, especially during this random day in crypto. Usually when momentum is strong, that's when we see positive news catalysts that will fuel the market and the rally. But up 30%, we're seeing altcoins recover from yesterday's sell-off. We're seeing HBAR about 1.6% above in the last 24 hours. We're seeing, again, modest gains from the majority of alts, nothing too substantial. Of course, XRP, $2.97. It is significantly up in the last year. But if we look at the day, we're about 1% day over day, but $7.43 billion US exchanging the hand of trader. I love the fact that traders are still looking at XRP and open interest is going higher and higher for Ripple Labs' XRP because there's obvious things and momentum that has now shifted the outlook for Ripple and Ripple Labs as a whole conglomerate, but mainly their XRP token for institutional and retail investors alike. My position currently sits over on iTrust Capital at $16,000 and $16,067, up about $100 in the last day, 0.5%, modest gains. But I'm not looking at this as short term. I believe this is going to be a 6-figure amount very, very soon. Even if I don't dollar cost average or buy any more XRP, I believe that this is going to be a position that will be multi-6 figures before year end. And we'll talk about why that is and where people are sitting. So again, there's a link down below. The promo code YourPop8 gives you $100 for free, as long as you sign up with my link down below and also put in the promo code YourPop8. All the information is down in the description, and the screen will look something like this as soon as you go into it. And then, you can get the premium custody, and now you'll have access to secure holdings, just like BlackRock and Fidelity with their institutional holdings. You get a premium custody institutional account as a retail investor. Brad Garlinghouse. Looky here, guys. An XRP rewards credit card out in the world. What a time to be alive, XRP family. Use the special edition Gemini card for everyday purchases and earn 4% back. Gemini.com/XRP. This is absolutely massive, coming from the CEO and co-founder of Ripple Labs and XRP token. David Schwartz, one of our favorite guys as the CTO, the Chief Technology Officer at Ripple. And you guys can see he was the one, of course, that I didn't really mention him much on this account, on this channel yet, but he's one of the original architects for the XRP ledger. But look what he has going on. Got my XRP belt on, XRP t-shirt, holding an XRP rewards credit card at XRpresso. Someone pinch me. Is this real life? Can you guys imagine? Who knew the day for XRP Labs and XRP Army would come like it did yesterday, now moving into today. So, guys, things are looking bullish. They are. We have all the positive momentum and catalysts we need before we enter into this big rally. Right now, we need to see a relief rally, get back to all-time high. And from there, we're not stopping at $4. And let's look at what the big analysts are saying. XRP won't stop at $4, sees a path to $27 as XRP sets a close first ever 2-month candle above $2. Despite the recent market struggles, a top analyst has rejected claims that XRP may not top out at $4 this cycle, presenting a higher 2-digit target. This bold suggestion came from Egrag, crypto on XRP permabull and prominent market analyst. According to Egrag, XRP's upside targets for this cycle remain extremely bullish at $27 is the top goal, despite the recent struggles at the $3 mark. We know that people were going to be profit taking at the new all-time high because people have been holding for many years, from 2017, 2018, 19. Guys, 5, 6, 7 years, people have just been hodling. Almost an 8-year period, to be honest. But now they're looking to profit take, and of course that caused some downside swings. Egrag dismisses $4 top claim. For context, Crypto Rover, another market watcher, you guys know, someone that is all over Twitter and even YouTube, made predictions on what he believes could be the price of several assets over the next 2 to 4 months, possibly coinciding with the market peak. Interestingly, Crypto Rover claimed XRP's peak could be around $3.20 to $4.80, marking only a 10 to 65% increase from here. But Egrag recent commentary aims to dispute this suggestion, as he presented a chart analysis detailing Fibonacci extension levels for XRP. The analyst rejected the idea that XRP has a 72-month bar over the last 4,300 days, preserving only to end up at a merger point of $4.13 and then slip into another bear market if the 4-year cycle theory continues. That's what we've been riding on over the last 4 or 5 cycles for crypto since 2013. But now we're kind of expecting this decoupling theory that's also being born, saying this could have been this last 2022 to 2023, 4-ish bear market cycle kind of might be the end of it because of now the institutional grade investors that could continue to be the liquidity that carries us up to continued new all-time highs, consolidation, new all-time highs, consolidation. He pointed out that XRP is on the verge of establishing its most bullish close on the 2-month time frame, specifically the period from July to August 2025. Notably, Egrag stressed that if XRP closed this 2-month candle above $2, it could mark the highest 2-month candle close in history. According to Egrag, this could potentially set up for a nice run in the future, because you all need to understand, for all of us as retail investors, guys, pay attention here for a moment. We don't really trade on technicals. We focus on sentiment. We focus on positive catalysts that could potentially push something a certain direction. For me, you guys know on this channel, I've talked about pretty much anything under the sun when it comes to crypto. Speculative assets in the meme coin space. We're talking mid cap to larger cap, AI, RWA plays. But when it comes to large cap, when I say large cap, I'm talking about the top 10 cryptocurrencies in the market. The one that I think can outperform any of the other top 10 cryptocurrencies is XRP. And that's why I like to cover it so much. The community is extremely strong. The founders are very much prominent and vocal on the social media space, because if you combine those two things, a very strong community with a solid foundation and a strong project, those two could lead us to, again, that price discovery, as word of mouth travels very quickly, especially in the crypto space. So again, be prepared, not surprised. And I'll continue to say, when they panic, we pounce. Right now, we're on the bottom of neutral for the fear and greed index, sitting at 43, about to enter to the fear stage. That's when crypto is going to be undervalued, and a good time to double down on the dip if you're someone that wants to follow sentiment analysis. Again, down in the description below, you can open your account up with iTrust Capital. They've been around for many years. And again, I love the fact that they give institutional grade custody like BlackRock and Fidelity to retail investors like you and I. I appreciate your support, guys. That's all I had for you. And until next time, as always, keep investing. Peace.